Are you looking for coastal living just minutes from the beach with space, upgrades, and zero renovation stress? Let me show you 168 Sunset Circle here on Anastasia Island. I'm Brian B. Hill with Watson Realty, and this 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath townhome is move-in ready and tucked in one of the most desirable neighborhoods here on Anastasia Island. With over 2,100 square feet, private fenced yard, and the primary suite is on the main level, it offers a perfect mix of flexibility, comfort, and convenience. Let's head inside and take a closer look. As we walk in the front door, you'll notice it is a split level. You have your guest bedrooms downstairs and then access to your 2-car garage. As we head up the stairs, you have your kitchen, living area, primary bath, walkout, patio, and half bathroom located up here. We're standing in what could easily be a dining room. They're using it as a little sitting area. But you could put if you like to do family gatherings, you could put a pretty good sized table in here for any of those, whatever those needs. We'll take a walk through into the living area and we'll head back into the kitchen here in just a moment. We're looking out to the back patio. You'll notice a little waterway back there. As we go out, we'll go check that out here in just a moment. And then to the right is the primary bedroom. So 2 good sized couches. I really like the townhouse. This has a really nice layout to it. Best of all, it is bright in here. You know, you go into so many houses and townhouses and they are just dark. Everything is updated. Paint redone in 2020. Vinyl plank flooring gives it that modern look. It was redone in 2020. So a lot of new features in this townhouse. Roof redone in 2021. The patio out back has hurricane windows. So really great feel. This place is listed at $525,000. Huge value for what you're getting, especially we are 5 minutes from the beach. Let's go check out the kitchen. We're heading into the kitchen. We'll check out the half bath is also located just behind this, next to this wall here. We'll go walk back there here in just a moment. So you have modern appliances. You have a pantry, which is amazing, tall ceilings, and a large breakfast nook. As you can see here, there's a table for 4. I think you could put a little larger table for 6 in here. Maybe a little larger than that if you wanted to. But for sure, I think you could fit 6 in here pretty comfortably if you have a family. Seating for 4 at the bar. If you like to get up in the morning and have your breakfast cereal or your coffee or whatnot, great place to get your kids ready for the morning, get them ready for the day. Or if you buy this as a vacation property, nice place to meet up in the mornings before you head down to the beach. Or even if you want to head downtown St. Augustine. St. Augustine is probably only 10 minutes-ish from here. There's a lot of great restaurants, bars located right here in really close distance. You have the Salt Life, Beachcomber, you have some breakfast places. There's even some breweries here in the neighborhood with Jack's Barbecue, Hornskys, Oddbirds. So some breweries right here on the island. Really great place to live. You see they have modern appliances throughout with the refrigerator, microwave, dishwasher, and stove. We'll open up the pantry door here. Pretty good sized pantry for those dry goods, plenty of cabinet space, plenty of room for if you like to cook at home, to do that food prep. I know I do a lot of cooking at home, and I hate when you don't have room to prep dinner or whatnot. We'll come down this little hallway here. So you're gonna have a little storage closet located right here in that little hallway here. Your half bath tucked in back here, out of the way. Bright window. They did a nice job keeping this place. Looks very clean, very updated, modern, and like I said, bright. Let's go check out the downstairs, and we'll come back and check out the patio and and right next to that, the primary bedroom. So as we head down the stairs, make sure you stick around to the end of this video. One of my lending partners, Mike Ronco with New American Funding, is going to be jumping on, and he's going to give you an idea of what it's going to take to get in this place with cash to close, as well as what your mortgage could look like on this property. As we step down here, we have a massive closet. Turn on that light here. You can see it goes all the way back and wraps underneath the stairs. Lots of storage space, which is usually at a premium in any townhouse. As I mentioned, 2-car garage. We'll step out there here in just a moment. You have your washer, dryer, and a small sink in here as well, which is really nice. One of the things you'll find if you're looking at homes on Anastasia Island, you will find a lot of townhouses and a lot of houses have their washer dryer in the garage. So it is a really nice feature to have that actually in the house. Here to the right is the garage. We'll step out there in just a moment. Another closet. You can see they're storing all their Christmas stuff in here, the Christmas trees and Christmas lights and all that stuff. That's usually where, it's in a townhouse, it's hard to find space for that. So we'll check out, so here on the left is bedroom number 1. We're gonna start with bedroom number 2, and we'll come back around and check out the backyard. So we call this bedroom number 2. Really good size. You can see they have a treadmill in here. Can't tell if that's a queen size or double bed. Lots of room. If you have a king size bed or whatnot that you want to keep in here, sliding mirrored closet doors. So if you're using this as your main home or even vacation home, lots of room for guests. We'll step in and check out the full bath. So as we walk in here, you're going to see the full bathroom, single vanity sink. Shower, tub, always great if you have kids or pets. It's nice to have that bathtub. Sorry with the camera there. And then we have the little linen closet here as well. We're going to take a step into what we were calling bedroom number 1. So this room is a bedroom. Could also be used as a small living area. I like how versatile this room is, especially if you're using it as a vacation home. You can put a pull-out couch there, or maybe you want to put a Murphy bed in or something, so you get kind of that dual purpose use out of this room. It steps out into the backyard. Very similar size, I think, to the first bedroom. I don't know the exact measurements on it. Here we'll kind of swing around, give you an idea. Why don't we go ahead and step out to the backyard. Oh, it helps if I lock the door here. Step out to the backyard. What a great space. You know, you step into a lot of townhouses and they don't have any yard. This one has a great yard. We'll swing back around here. You can see it overlooks a little canal. Lots of room if you have kids or pets. That way you're not having to take them for a walk at night. They have a little fire pit out here, a little gas fire pit. You can use I love to grill out, so put a little barbecue grill. You have the covered patio. Check out the 2-car garage. Helps we turn on some lights. Standard 2-car garage. As I mentioned, if you watch my other videos, you know space is at a premium here in Florida. You know, I'm from Colorado. We had basements in every house that I've ever been in. You don't have that luxury here in Florida, especially here on the island. So a lot of people park outside, use the garage as storage. See, they have a little fridge out here. Water heater is located out here in the garage. Let's take a step inside. Let's go check out that patio and the primary bedroom. We're taking a quick walk and peek out to the patio. So this patio is really great space. I know I say that a lot, don't I? But I really mean it. This house, it has a great patio. It is screened and windowed in with hurricane windows. It's nice to be able to sit out here, relax. The fan is going out here, which is nice, keeps it kind of cool. It acts as an additional, kind of an extension of your living space. You know, I like to go sit outside with my coffee in the morning. This is a nice space, overlooks the little canal back there in the backyard. Let's head back in and we will check out the primary bedroom. So we are taking a step into the primary bedroom. Overlooks that canal that we talked about. It's bright, has an airy feel to it. Looks like a king size bed in here. Big nightstands, big side tables, so lots of room to stretch out and for your stuff. We walk in here, wow, what an incredible shower here in the ensuite bathroom. So you have 2 shower heads in here. Little area, you could use it as some storage, put maybe a little chair or whatnot. Dual vanity sink. Swing back around, and then we have your closet, walk-in closet. And then you're probably wondering what's behind this door. So this is going to be your AC unit. Open that up so you can take a look at it. Newer AC. AC was done, I believe, I think it was 2020 or 2021. Actually, I'm sorry, I'm mistaken. It was done in 2018 or 19 on there. So I apologize. This townhouse is located in flood zone X. So if you're not familiar with what that means, if you're not here in Florida, or maybe you are and just never heard that term before. So flood zone X typically means insurance companies do not require that you carry flood insurance, where a lot of areas you do, even though we are only 5 minutes from the beach and located here on the island. That is a premium to keep your insurance lower. Doesn't necessarily mean you don't want to carry it or you shouldn't carry it. It just means your insurance companies normally don't require it. If you have any questions about that, I'm not an insurance agent. Please feel free to reach out to a insurance agent if you need one. I know some great ones here on the island or here in St. Augustine. Stick around. Like I said, Mike Ronca's coming up next, and he's going to give you a breakdown on what it takes to get into this house.
Hey, I'm Mike Ronca with New American Funding. I'm a Navy veteran and a native Floridian, and I've been helping people finance homes across Florida and the country for over 26 years. Whether you're buying your first home, upgrading to your next, or considering a refinance, I'm here to help you explore those options. Here's a quick look at what it could take to buy 168 Sunset Circle, listed at $525,000. First, I'd like to mention that we estimated closing costs at $19,000, with a monthly homeowners association due of $153 a month. What I've illustrated here are the different loan types, the monthly payment, and the cash to close, which includes your down payment and the closing costs, and gives you a total cash estimation of what you would need to go close on this house. The first loan we'll talk about is the FHA loan, or the Federal Housing Administration loan, usually for first-time home buyers or low to moderate income folks, and it is only a 3.5% down program. The monthly payment on that would be $3,443 a month, with a total cash to close of $37,375. Keep in mind the total cash to close could be different depending on your brokerage compensation agreement and the down payment size of your loan. The next loan we'll talk about is the VA loan, which is for veterans, active duty, and some military spouses. There is zero down payment for this loan. All you have is the closing cost, which brings your total cash to close $19,000. The next type of loan are the conventional loans, or Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, as most of you might have heard. 3% down is $15,750 down, plus your total closing costs, brings your total cash to close at $34,750. The same loan program gives you a 5%, 10%, and 20% down payment option, giving you different monthly payments as follows. 5% down is $33.26, 10% down is $31.27, and 20% down is $26.89 a month. Total cash to close, as you see here, are represented for each loan type. Let's see, if you have any questions about any of this, please feel free to DM me or Brian at any time. And each option includes estimated closing costs, again, of $19,000, which could be negotiated as part of your contract. And I can help break down what those include and how to prepare. And if you're thinking about buying or refinancing to lower your monthly payment or tap into your home equity, I'd love to connect. Feel free to DM me or Brian, and we look forward to speaking with you.
If you're looking for a spacious move-in ready home here on Anastasia Island, close to the beach, shopping and everything St. Augustine has to offer, 168 Sunset Circle could be the one. From updated interior to private backyard and flexible floor plan, is the kind of home that just makes life easier. I'm Brian Behill with Watson Realty, and if you would like to schedule a private showing or have questions about what it's really like to live on Florida's historic coast, I'm always happy to help. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more local home tours, and I will see you next week.